Hello everyone, my name is Vincenzo Bellanova, and this is my breakdown for Mattia Cellotto's Creature Contest. Lately I've been recording quite a lot of material and props in my apartment here, because I've been really inspired by two libraries, Creatures by Juuso Tulonen and Creature Vox Large by Penguin Grenade. So I wanted to try something similar, to create creature sounds starting from props on my own, and then simply I started recording some stuff. Simple objects, or my voice pitched down, or plastic frictions, cardboard, so very, very simple stuff that I collected here in a sort of library. The only source which is a bit more unconventional is a hunting call, which is a sort of tube where you blow in it and it makes this kind of groan sound. Which is really, really fun to use. Okay. That being said, my approach has been to design the sound 3 times, so to iterate and see if I could come up with something interesting and take the best parts from each. Let's have a listen. As you can hear, the number 2 and 3 are very similar, and I ended up choosing number 3 for my submission. Now, I'll go through some of the techniques I used, and then I can go through the signal chain and processing. So let's get started. First, there's nothing too fancy, to be honest. I just followed an old tutorial I've seen by Ash Reed, which was very interesting to me. He was talking about creature sound design, and he talked about using bookends, sounds that kind of help to punctuate the beginning and the end of the sound. And as you can see, I try to use not too many sounds for each section, not too many sounds playing together. So 1, 2, and 3, 4 at the beginning, then something for the main voice, and then something at the end. I think trying to limit the sources can create cohesion, and it's easier to mix them together. Also, a lot of pitch adjustments, in my opinion, are required to match the individual layers, and this can really help in creating cohesion between the sounds. For pitch shifting, I simply use the vary speed, time stretching, disabling the preserve pitch when changing rate for each clip. It's like a global action I set up for my for every project I open in Reaper. The sources are a mixture of individual recordings and something that I pulled off these working tracks here. And here I simply use faceplant with multiple samplers. I load some of the recordings and I randomly play on my keyboard, trying to change the sample point to create variations, and with a bit of processing, of course, like compression, OTT, uber loud, and this preset from Enrage, which I love, low-end distortion. Sometimes I added a bit of vocoder. I don't remember exactly on which take, to be honest. The results are something similar to this. So basically, I end up with some building blocks, pre-designed recordings that I use once again here to finish my design section. Regarding the processing, for the creatures, I use 2 stages of processing. For the individual creature, 1, 2, and 3, in this case, I'll show only the number 3. And then a main processing section. Here I have very simple stuff. I don't really like to over-process creature sounds, so I really used EQ, a bit of tremolo, multiband compression to tame a bit the highs and lows, Speckraft. I really love this plugin, like an alternative to Soothe, Saturn, and Ozone Imager. And then on the main bus, I used, once again, Speckraft, Pro C2, the 4-band filter, which is the, I think, only creative type of processing. Here I use the old trick of the parameter modulation. So the audio signal itself is controlling the X and Y axis of this 4-band filter. The stronger the signal, the farther away this parameter goes. Once again, Enrage, low-end distortion, Spectra, which is a multi-band saturation and distortion tool, a bit of reverb, and of course, uber loud. Let's have a listen to the creature sound with and without the various plugins. Okay, and that's it. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll leave the project with all the audio files in free download in the description. And thanks for watching. Ciao!